Off the fake, rolling. He can run if he has to. Instead, he flips it for the touchdown. He hits Jackson Hawes.
What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Well, high expectations were put on the Buffalo Bills coming into yet another divisional matchup, but the Miami Dolphins gave the Bills their best shot and kept the double-digit favorites close most of the way. With just over 3 minutes remaining in the game and the Bills holding a 28-21 lead, Miami drove downfield to Buffalo's 21-yard line. Then the Bills defense did what it does best and came away with an opportune takeaway. Just as he jumped on a fumble late in week's one win over the Baltimore Ravens on 1st and 10, linebacker Terrell Bernard picked off quarterback Tua Tagovailoa on a pass intended for wide receiver Jalen Waddle. Rookie defensive tackle Deon Walker pressured Tagovailoa, including getting his hands up as the pass was thrown to help force the takeaway. The stadium erupted as Bernard returned the interception 24 yards, setting up the Bills' offense to close out the game, which it promptly did, ending the ensuing drive with a 48-yard field goal. The Bills beat the Dolphins 31-21 and improved to 3-0 on the year. The win marks the 25th consecutive game for the Bills without losing the turnover battle, including playoffs, the longest streak in NFL history. The Bills now have 11 straight division wins at home, the longest streak since the New England Patriots won 17 straight from 2009 to 2014. In this game, Josh Allen became the fastest quarterback ever to record 300 offensive touchdowns in a career, surpassing the record previously held by Patrick Mahomes. This includes the playoffs, and this includes all manners of touchdowns. And look, this is my feeling about the Buffalo Bills, okay? I think they're in a really good position right now. They're clearly one of the best players. They're clearly one of the best teams in the National Football League. I can't sit up here and say that they're winning by a margin that makes them the most dominant team, but right now they're in a really good position. Now you could argue that their division is weak. You could argue, that their victories have not been overwhelming, as I said before, but a win is a win. And Josh Allen is quickly going down as perhaps the greatest Buffalo Bills quarterback of all time. Now, offensively, I think he has a more than solid case. But then again, we're in an era that is planted for offense. So is that fair to Jim Kelly? I don't know if that's fair to him. I guess you still have to give it to Jim Kelly because I think he still holds most QB records. He played longer as a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills than Josh Allen has, and he went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls. Whether or not they lost, that's terrible. But he did lead them to 4 consecutive Super Bowls. So that does mean something, man. But at the end of the day, you can make a strong case that Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the National Football League. Now, I think if you ask among players right now, they will say Lamar Jackson. It does seem like, I'm not going to say Patrick Mahomes has regressed, but it does seem like he's fallen down the pack a little bit. 3 years ago, Patrick Mahomes was probably the consensus best quarterback in the National Football League. Now, I think most people would say Lamar Jackson, especially amongst his peers. The media, however, will always hold it against Lamar Jackson if that team doesn't progress to the point where a player like him should go. You know, it's just one of these unfortunate situations where, you know, as spectacular as he is, if he doesn't win, or even win at the level that the media thinks he should win at, they're going to hold it against him. Okay. But, you know, like, for instance, give you an example. A guy like Phillip Rivers, and I get it, he never played on teams that were really contenders to go to the Super Bowl or be competitive, but nobody actually ever put any pressure on him to win, at least that I could see. You know, but other quarterbacks, if they haven't won a Super Bowl, it's constantly brought up. Donovan McNabb, that was constantly brought up that he was not able to win a Super Bowl by the media. You know, you had one guy, Rush Limbaugh, who said that the only reason why he was getting so much hype was because he was black. But, you know, it just doesn't make any sense to me, man. And I think it has to be said, too, if the Baltimore Ravens, I know this about the Bills, but I just got to put this out there. Like I said, I haven't really followed the NFL closely. I'm trying to follow a little bit more this year. So hopefully as the season progresses, you'll probably start noticing I'm kind of mastering some things more as far as football now. But it does seem to me hypocritical to always point the finger at Lamar Jackson, but yet the coach, Harbaugh never gets any smoke. Like, to me, if the Baltimore Ravens falter this season, that seat got to get a little bit warm. You can't always point the finger at the nearest black man. Sorry, just can't do it. Tired of it. Doesn't he, like, I think since 1991, I think he more than holds the record, Harbaugh, for most blown second half double-digit leads, and it's not even close. Can't always blame it on the personnel. Since you've been there 10 years, yeah, they won a Super Bowl, Ray Lewis, this last year, but come on, it's all on Lamar Jackson. Last I checked, people are telling Mike Tomlin, "What have you done for me lately?" People are looking for reasons to fire Mike Tomlin, right? So let's even the field a little bit. Mike Tomlin, absolutely. He can't keep just going off of what he did in the past. If you keep being mediocre. But the same thing with Harbaugh. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it, man. Congratulations to Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills. I truly, truly hope this is the year, man. I truly, truly hope this and pray this is the year, man. The Chiefs have fallen down as far as dominating the pack. They have been pretty much our nemesis, the Kansas City Chiefs. And if we can just get past them, I want to beat them. I mean, look, it'll be nice if the Buffalo Bills have one of those nice runs where they just happen to be fortuitous to play teams that, you know, they tend to have an advantage over historically. That'll be great. But I know what people will say. Oh, it don't matter. Y'all ain't really beat nobody. Or y'all didn't beat the Chiefs. So I want to beat them motherfuckers. I want to beat the Chiefs. I want them to turn around, have a great season, and I want to beat those motherfuckers in the conference game, in the conference final, not conference, the championship game, excuse me. Hey, I'm a basketball guy. I want to beat these motherfuckers in the championship game, in the AFC championship game, and beat the fuck out of them. And then I want the Bills to go to the Super Bowl. And it'd be nice if they dominate whoever they play, but a victory is a victory. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.